John Coleman, congratulations, you're through. What did you make of tonight's performance?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good game for the people who've braved the weather. Big thank you to our fans. I think about 20 of them made the long trip, and we've got to thank them for their efforts. And thankfully the lads rewarded them. I thought we were a little bit sketchy first 25 minutes defensively, and we looked rusty. We haven't played for about 10 days, and I think it showed. And they looked a little bit sharper than us. Although we'd had the first couple of opportunities. So to concede what we think is a poor goal, I was only speaking about, it was too easy for Giroud to score against England. And then one of my players lets that happen to us. So that was disappointing. But then we bounced back, scored, and then took our eye off the ball again. Another poor goal from us. I think it was an own goal by Doug at the end. And we should be dealing with that. Thankfully, we've got ourselves back and then nudged ourselves in front, which shows great character by the lads. And we spoke about defending better second half. And I thought, fair play to Burton. They've played a tough game on Saturday. It was they played really, really well against Derby County, and they took the game to us first 20 minutes. Pinned us in, but we defended manfully. Limited them to really nothing. Despite them having a lot of ball in and around our box, a lot of throws going in, a lot of crosses going in, we defended really well and much better than what we did first half. And then I think we were always going to come stronger after that, and they were going to tire a little bit, with their exertions that they had on Saturday. And thankfully we got the fourth goal, and that made it a little bit easier, and then we were able to see it out quite comfortably. But it was a big effort from the players, and they're disappointed with the 2 goals they've conceded. I'm disappointed, but they know they've set their own standards, and they want to get better from that. And so to be able to have that happen and be a wake-up call to us and still win the game and still progress, that might do us the world of good.
You've scored in lots of your games recently. I think it was 6 out of 7 before tonight, but you've not scored lots of goals individually in games. How significant is scoring 4?
When you've got a poacher like Harvey Dodges in your ranks, you've always got a chance. I said to Harvey today, I'm going to see that Ravanelli, and he said it's a bit cold for that. I mean, you've got Under Armour on, don't worry about it. But I thought we put some unbelievable crosses in today. And if I was, it's no secret I'm in the market for a striker in January. If I was a striker, I'd be licking my lips with them balls coming in. So I'd love to come to us. And that might be a sales pitch.
Yeah, do you think that will help?
Well, it's got to help, because I think if you look at, everyone's going on about this XG at the moment, expected goals, and we're probably up there in the top 8. And for big periods early on in the season, we were in the top 3, top 2. And we do make chances, and we've got to start taking more. And tonight we did. Joe Pritchard had an unbelievable free kick. But his overall play, when he puts balls into the box, I mean, the goal for the cross for the 3rd goal, he put an unbelievable ball in the second half for his left foot. That was crying out to be put in. So, yeah, if we're going to put good delivery in, we've got to get on the end of them. Thankfully tonight we did.
I know you like this competition. You've been very open about it from the first time you played in it. Last 8 for only the 3rd time in the club's history. How significant is that? Well,
for me, it's massive, and there's no point getting to the last 8. As everyone who supports England will know that. You get nothing for that, and we've just edged ourselves a little bit closer. Still a long way to go, but we're 2 games away now, and I know it won't be for the one to try.
And league game at the weekend, you're 5 games unbeaten in all competitions now on this little run. How good is that for confidence going to Port Vale?
I think the lads believe in each other now, which is a big help. And when 1 or 2 of them just go below par, you've got 9 of them picking them up and carrying them along. And that was certainly evident tonight. We had some standout performers tonight. Steve just asked me who was man of the match, and you could name 4 or 5 before you get anywhere near what Steve thinks the true one is, really. So, and rightly so. There's that many of them who are staking claims, and if you've got 5 or 6 players who are staking a claim for man of the match, you've got a great chance of winning the game, and that's where we've got to play every week.